I'm in our dirty ass kitchen. Well, it's not dirty, but it's old. This house was here built probably last century in the 1970s, and our kitchen is from that age, so it's really old. Hi, beautiful people. Sorry, I didn't say hi. I love these vlogs, so that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm vlogging a little bit so I can talk to you guys, and if you want to respond to me, you can always do that in the comments. I don't know where. Ah, there is the camera. Hi! So, this is an old ass house. It's a beautiful house. Lots of direct sunlight, very bright. So, but the kitchen is old as so, like, oh my god, like, you see this? If you stick your finger in there, you get electrocuted. That's how old it is. So we always know that we have just to tap the things and never stick our fingers in there, because it's not that hard. It's not electrocuted all the way, but you do feel it, and it's like you're all day like, ugh. So if you hear someone in the background, Roman is playing his video games. Tonight I'm making scampi diabolique, diabolical scampis. So lots of spices. We love a spicy life. And when I go out of screen, I'm sorry, but I have to take the scampis. So what I'm doing, I don't even know why I'm filming right now, but I feel like I try some different things on this channel, and now I'm laying out the scampis. Actually, they're not really scampis, because scampis, they are a lot bigger. These are actually called tiger, we say crevette, garnalen. How is it called in English? Garnalen. I will look it up and put it on the screen for you. But they're actually the tiger. So what I do is I bake them with some garlic, some paprika, some salt and pepper, but my salt is already, it's almost empty, so yeah, I think I have another thing of sea salt in the back of the cupboard, so yeah, no problems there. And I have to cook dinner, like it has to be ready in half an hour, because my boy Berre, he's going back to boarding school, and his grandma will drive him there. And yeah, she said, I'm sorry, out of camera, out of view. She said, like, I'm picking you up at 6:30. I hope you have eaten then. And I'm like, oh, okay, I will try to prepare dinner as quickly as possible. So that's what I'm doing now. Trying to get that young man, young woman fed before he leaves, she leaves. I'm gonna talk to you about that a little bit later, but Marie, do you remember in my video when I said she's coming home because she's hungry? So yeah, she was hungry, so she ate, and apparently she ate a lot of peanuts. And in the evening I was on the phone with my aunt, because my aunt and my uncle, they've been so supportive of me all my life, and I must, my aunt is my father's sister, and I think she cared more for me than my father ever did. I'm sorry, that, but I have to tell you, she was there all the time, all the time. She never went away. She always cared for me. Um, and I heard someone in the background like, "Mom, mommy, mommy, mom," and I was like, "Yeah, you know, that's a problem with an ADHD child. Um, they often call you out for something really, and at one point I was like, maybe I should check because that's not her. She sounded really really devastated. So I'm on the phone with my aunt and I go into her room and she vomited all over the bed. Poor girl. She was like, "Mom, I just vomited." And I'm like, "Yeah, I have to go. I have to go. There's something." Ah. So I was really in like, okay. Collect your thoughts and started to clean up everything and take her bedding into a little bubble and put it aside, and then just clean the mattress and let it dry, and then when it was dried I turned it over, and I was like, "And your hair is full of vomit, please get into the shower." "I don't want to." I said, "Go into the shower, you stink." I'm sorry, but she reeked. So she went into the shower. I cleaned her bed. And I was really worrying because it's not her. Normally she's a very strong girl, and I was like, yeah, definitely something wrong. So just salting up. There's not much salt left in here. Maybe I should get something else. Sea salt, perhaps? Yeah! It's not much in there, but we will do with what we have. Always do with what we have. Waste not, want not. Think about that. Paprika. I need some paprika. And I guess all the paprika is gone already. This house, I really big. All the good herbs are always F this. I want paprika, but my paprika is gone. So what I will do is just do pepper and salt. I got some pepper left. This house goes through all types of seasoning so damn quickly. Can't say a word and it's gone. And I need some pepper and I can't find the pepper. Where's the pepper? Yeah, there's a big bottle of pepper, but that's so big. Look at this. This is gonna a pot of Nutella, chocolate. Very good, very good. If you're a sweet tooth. I am not, but I can understand people that like that because that's probably the best chocolate in the world. Okay, it's gonna be very peppery. Sorry guys. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. So she was really sick. I gave her a glass of what I do when they have problems with their stomach. Of course, when it's very obvious that there's much more going on, like a fever and everything, but she didn't really have a fever or anything else. So I was like, maybe your insides are a bit, yeah. Um, so I gave her some Coca-Cola, and we do this a lot in Belgium. I don't know. It's like this old wives' tale, the Coca-Cola without the 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 the, the spritz, without the, anyways, without the bubbles. So you stir, 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 stir until all the bubbles are gone, or most of them, and then all the, you just drink like a flat Coke. And that's what I gave to her, and it worked. But she said to me this morning, like, Mom, you gave me that Coke and it worked really well, but I couldn't sleep after that. I'm like, oh, of course, all the sugar. I should have thought of that. I'm very sorry, girl. But in the night, she slept well. She was okay. I've got some eczema coming up. Like, weather is changing, and when it's dry, it's like, oh, don't shoot me. Can I show you on video? Can I? Oh! Just turned. Waar zijt je, Roman? He's shooting me. Oh, nu al! Ah! Okay. So apparently I was hurrying myself for nothing, because he's going to eat something with his grandma. I was like, oh, I'm really like here trying to make dinner before he leaves. Like, she said 6:30, and it's now 6 o'clock, so he's already gone. So I was stressing out for nothing. But I'm glad he will get something to eat before he leaves. It's the most important part, of course, but yeah. I'm making my scampi's right now. But now I've got the time, because my husband won't be returning from work until 7 o'clock, unless he fled the company. Hi. And my daughter went to the playground. Ga je nog koffie drinken? Ja? Moet je koffie hebben?
Ja.
Okay, I have to make him a coffee. Okay, thank you. Give it to me. Thank you. I will do it. I will bring it to you, my dear sir. That's Roman. Hi, say hi to the people. What a beautiful boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will bring it to you. Oh, hi. I love you, but I don't want you to be in too much videos, because it's not a family channel, as I told you already. What is up with this? Oh, my sauce is really okay. More than enough. Thank you. Oh, spicy. This should be a new thing. Spoon in mouth. Whenever you say something that's not spoon in mouth. Like, yeah. Ow. Oh. I'm not. I make good dishes, but I'm a terrible cook in the sense that I tend to cut myself, hurt myself, burn myself so much. It's the clumsiness and the ADHD, like, yeah, that's a thing. Okay, coffee is ready. He gets decaf, don't worry. I'm not giving that boy coffee at night. No, and never. Because he was diagnosed with a sort of a tremor, and the tremor is not a result of a disease, so it's they've got a name for it, a term for it, but I forgot. But it's like it's inherited. So his father has got it. Mario has got a little bit of a tremor. The grandfather had it. So it's something that's in the genes. It's nothing to worry about. It hasn't got anything to do with diseases, but it can be very hindering in all kinds of real life stuff. So get some milk. Milk.
Hi, bye.
Ja. Een kieken doen? Gewoon een klush. Okay. That's how I do it. Like this. That's your. Oh, I will put it away. Thank you, bye. I love you. Don't don't fall over there. Ah. So yeah, anyways. Doesn't look at, I see those. It means that I think my husband already put on the heat in the night, and since we switched to gas, we switched to, how is it called in Europe, wherever you are, but it's called earth gas. It's like a green form of but it really dries my skin, and I get eczema on. Yeah, I have my ointment, so I will put on some later this evening, but ga jij alleen scampi's eten of ook scampi's in saus? Oké. This reminds me of my grandma when she was cooking, and my nieces, so the kids of my aunt, would come over to visit. Well, she watched them a lot, and sometimes also in the Wednesday afternoons. And she would cook for every child a favorite dish, and I was like, Oma is a grandma. Why are you doing that? You're really like spoiling them. I was not telling her that in a nasty way. I was telling her that in a kind way, like you're doing so much, and she was like, yeah, but they're just kids. I just give them what. Oh my God, she was, bless her soul. So yeah, that's what it's reminding me of. Sometimes now I have to do the same. Like, they want the chili con carne, but they don't want the beans, so you have to put some meat apart and then cook it with the beans for the rest of the family. And now it's the same with the scampi di oblik. He wants the scampis, but he doesn't want the sauce, so I cook the scampis and then put some aside. I'm gonna put you here. Sorry for my potato face. I'm baking. Um, well, don't know if you hear this sizzling. Yeah, and this. Look at this, my friends. This is the CD collection of my husband. Well, there are some CDs of me. Not that much, but some. And one time, and I remember this to be a very fun day. One day we said like we're going to arrange them all by alphabet. So now when we're looking in that thing over there, we can find everything like it's by alphabet. So you get A, B, C, D, and if you know the name of your group, you're certainly gonna find it there. You just have to look it for a little bit. So that's what we did, and I think was really funny. It was a fun afternoon because we were taunting each other like,
Ah, you don't know your alphabet and A, B, C, D.
it was really fun. So yeah, and it's a strange thing to have that in your kitchen, I know, but it was our only safe place at the time we could put up those CDs because the kids were very small and they would always be in the CDs and taking them out and we were like, no, not going to have that. Nowadays I never play CDs. I always listen to Spotify or yeah. But I might start to use my CDs player, well, my DVD player in my computer because lately I was like thinking about playing some of the Bottom. Have you ever seen that show? Oh my god. It's just awesome. Wait, I can show you. Bottom here. I don't know if it's here. It's just too much. I know that I one time lended it to someone. They gave it back. No doubt, but I don't know where I put my bottom CDs. But anyway, bottom, and it's next to Faulty Towers. Allo Allo. That's one of my favorite TV shows because it's so damn absurd, and you're like, how did those guys just survive one day in that house? I wouldn't. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna put it in here. I'm missing my paprika. I haven't got any more paprika powder. I'm really missing it. Yeah. Sorry about that. Like puppies. That's one of the things that I hate to do. I love to make the scampis diaboliki, but I don't like to make the scampis themselves because it's so easy to do something wrong with them, to burn them. And you have to put them down one by one. Precision, it's something that I don't have, precision. So I just, okay. there we go.
I am.
Poor things. Sometimes when I peel them, I'm like, oh, you poor things. Like, actually having sea salt. Yeah.
Sea salt.
Pepper. I wish I could do something else with them, but I don't have anything. The paprika is gone. Ras el hanout? No, nah. Noix de muscat. How is this called in English? Noix muscat. Look at this. What is it called in English? I remember one time in classroom, oh my god, one guy came in and he said, yeah, you can eat that and you will feel high and you don't even, but actually we didn't feel high, we felt, it was terrible, we were like chewing on these, I don't know, whatever he's saying. I don't know. Oh shit, this is still on. I hope it picked up the fuck. I just realized I haven't this anyway. I will watch this clip and if it's not viable I will just not post it then. So Marie, she's still out now, she's feeling better, I'm very happy because I can tell you, a Marie who's not feeling well, it's not something you want in your house. It's a demonic presence, really. Like in the morning, sometimes she's really irritated because she hasn't had enough sleep and I do get her to bed at a decent hour, but sometimes she just doesn't sleep or sleeps very lightly. She's in her puberty right now and she's like, I don't know. A feisty young thing. But when she's having the mornings with her, or sometimes like, if something doesn't work out, like she doesn't get her shoes tied or anything, she directly starts, like, oh my god, it's really a demon. No, she's not. She's a good-hearted person. She's a really sweet girl, but she's got, it's the energy.
Yeah, too much energy. What can I say?
I was the same, and I'm sometimes still the same. When something doesn't work out, I can directly, like, you see my cheeks go red, and I'm like, this isn't working. I have to do something, and I work until I figure it out. So that's a good thing. But sometimes it's really tiresome for people around me because then it's like, leave me. I don't want to know. They're like, do you know people who are old enough will recognize this, like pulling your windows up or that way or that way, I don't know, but nowadays it's just like, so in our days we had to do something to pull up our windows, and that's still the thing I use when I want to say, like, I'm not here. I'm like, yeah, anyways, so That's when what happens when I try to do something that doesn't work. I'm like, because then I want to look for the solution until I find the solution. And I annoy everyone around me. They're like, but mom, I'm like, no, I'm not here. No, don't talk to me. I love you guys, but shut up. But no one of my children got hurt during this process, so thank the Lord. I'm not that bad of a human, and my olive oil is. Oh, I don't know. I've got a few of them left. Put them in here without olive oil and just hope for the best. Hate it. Hate it. Weekends without a man that can quickly drive to the grocery store, because when I have to do it, it's always by bike, because I don't drive. Maybe that's a good thing, because in my life, the accidents I've been in, not my fault, but I've been in some accidents. My grandfather was a good man, but he was an alcoholic, a true alcoholic, and he would drive under the influence, like. And one time I was in an accident with him because he fell asleep at the wheel. I was 6 years old then. And I remember that was the first time that I bumped my head so hard that the world was just spinning around, and I saw him spinning around. And I hope it wasn't the car, because I wouldn't know. But we ended up in a very deep ditch somewhere, and they took me out of the window to save me, and I kept crying and crying, and I saw him talking to my grandma on the phone, and it was really like, and he was crying, tears were streaming down his face, and there was this man like showing me off to other men, like, this is my granddaughter, and I was like, I felt like, no, I'm not your granddaughter, just leave me alone. I was feeling really hurt, and this is the first time I've been in an accident with my grandfather. And then one time again when I think I was 18 at the time, and I don't know what happened, but he slowed down. There in Brussels there are many tunnels, so you have to go under a tunnel to go to the direction that you want to, and he slowed down right in front of a tunnel where normally the people take their speed, and we were the first car, of course, because he slowed down, and the one after us, he didn't see us, so he went blam, and then one other blam, and it was like, I whiplashed. I can't tell you how. For years I had troubles with my neck, for years. And my grandfather had his permits. In Belgium there was apparently a time when when he was young, still young, there was a time that you could go to the community, have your permits without any tests or anything. But that was in the time that traffic was slower and cars were perhaps slower, I don't know. So he went to go get his permit, and later in life, when he was older, he got cataracts. It's like this shell that is growing on your eyeball, and he was also developing Alzheimer's, but he was still driving. And the hours that I spent scared in that car, I'm not going to. Oh my god. I love him so much. He was such a sweet man. He would drive me anywhere. If I just asked, he would drive me, no problem. But then again, being scared of being driven somewhere, they should have stopped him from driving a long time ago. But anyways, why did I talk to you about that? Like, okay, just these up a little bit longer. Just taste one. Oh my god. Very peppery. Much pepper. Roman won't mind. He needs a bit pepper of it in his life. And actually, Roman is doing very good in school. I'm so happy. I was really a bit scared. Like, oh, I was terrified. I was like, no. What is going to happen with him? Is he going to be okay? But, who's, oh my god, cars. Whew. The pepper in this is more than enough. But yeah, I'm happy he's doing well. He's slowly starting to get used to everything, and he's still a bit shy, even with me. Like, wait, I have to take. Oh shit, I have to wash this. Anyways, I need to wash. Hey, don't eat your blanket. Don't eat it. Whatever. Wait, I'm gonna show you. Come on. Where is your blanket? Don't worry, peoples. I love him. But that blanket is the blanket that he got. Oh, sorry. Come on. No.
Why don't you stand up for your love rights? Stand up.
I don't know where I was. Okay, so that blanket was a blanket that he got. I think it was a few weeks old, and we had some people over, and they brought a gift. Like I don't remember what it was. I think it was a donkey. And the donkey had like this blanket, and that blanket has been his blanket from birth, or from 3 weeks old till now. He's now 12, and he still adores his blanket. And I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Sometimes I sneak it in the washing machine because the smells, you don't want to know the smells after some years. Oh my god. So I'm gonna wash my pot. But yeah, so anything else to talk about? And you might ask, Lenka, why are you doing those blogs then? Because I think what you and you connect with people and talk to you with, and I don't know if it helped with these. Oh, my dreads are doing great. I'm so happy still, and actually sleeping on them doesn't bother me one bit. Sometimes in the night I can feel myself like and then I just flick them about and all is well again. But yeah, this, see this, all that hair, and then I think, why did I pay so much to? Well, they divided it very well for me, so it's not that big of a deal. So I got it divided, and that's a good thing because there were some that were really, but I don't know. And I should take out, wait, where are they? Like this one, that's a synthetic one, and I'm thinking about taking out the synthetics ones, just to give the natural dreads some space and to grow. But then again, I love the look of it, and I don't know what to do. And today I saw this ad of someone putting in a clip, and I'm like, oh, normal hair. It's so gorgeous. But I'm not going to do it because I'm taking something to reduce my blood pressure, and that can cause some hair falling out. And now I'm starting the mini pill, and that can cause even more hair falling out. And I'm like, I'm not going to have my hair fall out, so I'm not getting rid of this. I'm like, no, this is great, leave it there. Okay. So, how late is it? Oh, normally in a half an hour my husband will be home, so I'm now putting on the pasta. Roman, wil jij al wat scampi's eten? Want ze zijn eigenlijk wel klaar, maar je moet maar zeggen hoeveel dat je er wilt. I'm asking him if he wants some of my scampi's. How many do you want? 10. 10. That's a lot. And they're very peppery. Sorry, they're very peppery. Peppery! So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's all. And if you want some more, you will have to eat them with sauce, because otherwise there's not enough for other people. Now I'm gonna put them in the sauce. Just look at him. Look at him. Oops. Sorry. Spilling. Spoon in mouth. Am I? It's pikant. It's picky picky. Ooh. Ooh. So I'm done here. Pasta, the water for the pasta is cooking. So whenever that's ready. Roman, als je ze niet allemaal opeet, doe ze dan terug in de saus, hè? Oké. Oh, spicy. Oh my god. What did I do? Anyways. Back in my den. The lion is back in her den. No, not the lion, the tiger. Anyways. I'm feeling much better lately. I'm on my period now and I'm bleeding to death. And I'm so grateful that now I've got a prescription for the mini pill that I will start to take. And then normally I will get no period at all. They will be gone. And she said, you can stay on that for a couple of months or years and then once in a while stop to see if you would get your period again, because then you know you're not really in menopause. But she said like, I think it's best because I'm bleeding so much sometimes that I start to get really anemic and I have to take iron supplements, but the supplements make me constipated. I'm sorry, too much information. But they make me constipated and then I'm like I think if there's something like reincarnation and they asked me in my in the I don't know where I would be and they asked me, do you want to come back as a woman or a man? I would say like, please for one lifetime bring me back as a man, because that womanhood, I love to be a woman, but some things of being a woman are just perimenopause, they call it perimenopause. I'm so forgetful. I can't remember names, I can't remember titles, I can't remember, and I'm so fast in here, and now sometimes like my social security number, I know it by heart. I know lots of numbers by heart, and at one point I had to look again and see if it was actually really my social security number, and I was like, oh my god, this is not good. I'm really starting to don't know what's going on there. But anyways, thank you for watching. I'm going to work some more on this beautiful lady. Wait, I will turn the camera. So, oh my god, so big. Wait, I'll stand up. So, why is it so big? I'm working on this one. I'm going to work on it some more tonight, or else I will. Wait. This is really big. I'm working on a blanket for my daughter, and it's so super easy. I'm just taking whatever wool that I can find that has got many variations in it, and I'm just doing the the granny square, and I'm just working it, and she loves it. So I'm like, oh, this is so easy. You don't have to count, you don't have to do anything, just hook. So that's it for me today. If there's anything you want me to talk about, because I do have my opinions, I'm sometimes not that vocal about things, but it doesn't mean I don't have my opinions, because I do, and there's so much going on right now in the YouTube world, in the world of influencers, drama things. Oh my god! And I look at that and I'm like, oh my, what is wrong? What is wrong with some people? So, thank you so much for being here. I will now say to you and you goodbye. My birdies are starting to sing again. Not really, but they're still alive. So this is proof that they're still alive. Filming this on the, what is it today? The 24th of September. My birdies are doing really well. Starting to sing again after losing all of their feathers. Oh, so much. And there's one of them that starts to eat all the toys, and he throws it all in the bottom of the cage, and I'm like, what are you doing? But I have to fill their water. I'm gonna do it now. They're so cute. I love them so much. So thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and we will see you in the next vlog. Bye.